Hopefully, you all are ready for today's asana practice. Just settle yourself, sit in a comfortable position where your back and neck is straight. Just roll up your shoulders and just relax them. Keep taking natural breathing. Place your both the palms in Abhay Mudra, palms facing up in relaxed position. Close your eyes slowly and gently. Just relax yourself. With each inhalation and exhalation, keep relaxing your body, your mind. Inhale. Get prepared for today's asana practice with mentally and physically. Exhale. Inhale. If any thoughts or worries are coming into your mind, let it go out through exhalation. Inhale. With closed eyes, look at your body, look at each body part, and observe how you are feeling right now before starting the asana practice. Take a note mentally. Exhale and relax yourself. Inhale. Make an intention. During the asana practice, I'll be aware about my breathing, my body posture, and my body movement. Make an intention. Exhale and relax yourself. We'll start with the 3 times Om chanting and the opening prayer. We'll chant together. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Inhale. We'll start with the opening prayer. Take a deep breath. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah. Sarve santu niramaya. Sarve bhadrani pashyantu. Ma kaschid dukh bhag bhavet. Shanti, Shanti. Bring your both the palms in front of your face. While looking at your palms, open your eyes slowly and gently. Today we'll practice the asanas while lying down on the yoga mat on our stomach. The set of the asanas is very good for the spine. Create the flexibility in the spine, apart than for the nervous system and for our respiratory system, the liver, the spleen. So if anyone do regular practice this set of the asanas, their immune system get increased. Apart than that, if any abdominal related disease is there, they help to improve those diseases. So regularly you can practice this asana. Just ensure if any female is planning for pregnancy, they should not practice this set of the asanas. And apart than that, if anyone having the hernia or any abdominal surgery, any kind of surgery in last 6 months, they should also avoid this set of the asanas. So hoping you all are ready for the today's asana practice. Before that, I request everyone to switch on their videos so that I can see you. So before practicing, we'll warm up our body with the Bhastrika Pranayama. So you all are aware how to practice the Bhastrika. For 1 minute we practice. How to do it? Raise your both the hands from the elbows. Your side body is just touched to your arms. From here we'll make a fist. While going up, we'll open up the fist. While coming down, we'll close our fist. Okay, while going up it is an inhalation, while coming down it is an exhalation. When you are lifting your hands above the head, ensure that they are not spreaded like this, just in line with your body. Okay, so let's start together for 1 minute. You may close your eyes if you want. Inhale up, exhale down. The inhalation exhalation would be in force. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Very nice, keep doing it. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Your face must be very relaxed. There should not be any stress on your face. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Your inhalation and exhalation would be in force. Inhale, exhale. While you are bringing your hands to down, again the starting position, your elbows must be just next to your rib cage, like this, not from just up and down. Okay, complete stretch to upside and complete stretch to downside. Inhale, exhale. 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 If in between you feel tiredness, you can take 3 natural breathing and then again continue. 20 seconds more. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Your face must be very relaxed. Look straight. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Try to sync your breathing with your hand movement. Last 3 rounds. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and just relax yourself. Keep taking natural breathings. Now have a look for the asana series. We'll practice with the Bhujangasana and the variation. So just have a look how to perform, then together we'll do it. We'll lie down on our yoga mat on our stomach. And here your both the feet. The lying down would be like this. Your head to toe are in one line. Your both the palms just beside your body or just next to your chest area. Now from here we'll practice the Bhujangasana. So in Bhujangasana your both the feet must be flat on floor. Both the feet and legs are touching to each other. Now from here we'll bring your both the hands at your back. We'll interlock your fingers. Ensure your palms are also touching to each other. Now from here we'll inhale and lift our upper body, the torsos as much as you can. If you're comfortable here, just hold here, and if you can lift up, so lift there. But don't give any stretch to your back. Wherever you are comfortable, just hold there. Whenever you are lying down on your yoga mat, ensure that you are not wearing any kind of belt, or in your pockets there should be nothing. It must be empty. So let's start together. Lie down on your yoga mats on your stomach. Check your body alignment. Your head to toe must be in line. Place your both the palms just next to your chest. Both the feet are flat and touching to each other. Legs are touching to each other. Even when you are lifting your body, be aware about your feet movement. They should be touching to each other. Now from here, bring your both the palms at your back. Interlock your fingers. Along with the fingers, your palms would be touching to each other. Pelvic area tucked in. Chest breathing will continue. Inhale and come up. With your body, your hands will also lift up. Hold the posture. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very nice. 1, 2, 3. Give pressure to your core and then try to pull your body up. 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't hold your breathing. Your breathing will continue. Chest breathing, pelvic area would be tucked in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and just relax yourself. Calm down. Bring your both the palms next to your chest. Now from here we'll do the variation in the Bhujangasana. Just have a look how to do it, then together we'll do it. You can rest in the Makarasana posture so that while you can look for the next asana also, and you can get the benefit of the Makarasana also. In the variation, we'll bring our both the palms above the head, we'll interlock our fingers, and like this we'll place. Your elbows should not be touching to the floor, they would be above the floor, parallel to floor. Now from here, with inhale and lift your upper body as much as you can. Pelvic area tucked in and chest breathing will continue. You do not need to move your neck like this. Just look down like this. So let's start together. Both the feet are flat on floor. Legs are touching to each other. Interlock your fingers and place your hands on your head. Hands are parallel to floor. Pelvic area tucked in.
Chest breathing will continue. No pressure on your neck. Hold the posture. 1, 2, 3. From back, both the feet to be together. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very nice. With pressure of the core, hold your body posture. Very nice. Keep taking breathing from chest, pelvic area tucked in. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very nice. 10 rounds more. Keep holding. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and just relax yourself. You can rest in Makrasana posture. Keep taking natural breathing. Now from here we'll practice the Salbhasana. So just have a look how to perform, then together we'll do it. Here both the feet are flat on floor. The feet position would remain same, legs are together. From here, bring your palms below your abdominal area. Elbows are pointed out, both the elbows. Now from here, we'll just lift both the legs to the upside. By lifting both the legs to the upside, they would be together. Pelvic area tucked in, chest breathing will continue. Head would be touching to the floor. So we have to use our core muscles to lift our leg. Let's start together. Head to toe is in one line. Place both the palms below your lower abdominal area. Pelvic area tucked in. Chest breathing will continue. And lift your legs. Both the legs together. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very nice. Both the feet together from back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and just relax yourself. Keep taking natural breathings. You can relax in the Makrasana posture and have a look for the Salbhasana variation. In this asana, head to toe in one line, feet are flat on floor, both the legs together. Place your palms just next to your chest. Pelvic area tucked in. Chest breathing will continue. We'll lift your hands, your palms, your upper body and legs together as much as you can. Look down and hold the posture. So let's start together. Head to toe in one line. Legs are together. Both the feet are touching to each other and flat on floor. Place both the palms just next to your chest area. Now from here, pelvic area tucked in, chest breathing will continue. Inhale and lift your palms, your upper body and your legs together. Look down, hold the posture. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, Your palms should not be on floor. They just parallel to your chest. Lift your palms also. 1, 2, 3, 4. Palms are just next to your chest. Both the feet are together from back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very nice. Last 10 seconds more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and just relax yourself. Keep taking natural breathing. You can rest in Makrasana posture and have a look for the next asana. Now from here we'll practice the Bhekasana. Just have a look how to perform this asana. In Bhekasana posture, we'll bring our both the forearms in front of just side to our body. Now from here we'll move our right forearms towards left side like this in front of our chest area. It must be parallel in line, fingers well spreaded. From here we'll bend our left leg from knee towards back side, and with help of your left palm we'll hold the left toes. Your left elbow must be pointed to up side. So your leg is just next to your hips, not on hips, next to your hips. Your other leg, the right leg, must be in active position. It should not be inactive like banded or like this. It must be in active condition, okay? And then look straight. So let's start together. Head to toe in one line. Both the feet are flat on floor. Bring your forearms in front of your body. Very nice. Lift your upper body the way you would be in Makrasana posture. Now from here, bend your right forearms towards left side. Fingers well spreaded and it must be straight. From here, bend your left leg from knee. With help of your left palm, push down to your left leg towards the side of your hips. Your fingers must be pointed to head side, elbow pointed to sky. The other leg must be active condition. Look straight and hold the posture. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pelvic area tucked in. Chest breathing will continue. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The leg you are holding from back side, it is not like this that you have to normal hold. You have to press your toes with help of your palm, and your palms are facing to the head side, not like this. Give pressure, your hand will move. Very nice. Last 10 seconds more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look straight, not to side. Look straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and just relax yourself, and we'll repeat same from the right side. Now place your left forearm towards right side, fingers well spreaded. Bend your right leg from knee. Hold with your right palm. Your fingers must be pointed to head side. Don't hold with fingers just like this. Hold with your palm. Press it to the downside. Fingers pointed. Elbows pointed to sky. Look straight. Pelvic area tucked in. Chest breathing will continue. 1, 2. Give pressure. Push your
leg towards your hip side, not on hips, aside to your hips. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very nice. Self counting will start. When you are holding your back leg, ensure you are holding two palms, whatever position you are comfortable. If you are not able to move your palms, it's okay, but try to hold your fists towards palm. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and relax yourself. From my other phone, if you can check the leg movement, I'm just showing you that how it should be practiced, because I'm seeing many of you are just holding like this or like from here. Just have a look that how to hold. This is the posture. So your entire feet are moving towards front side along with your fingers. So your fingers are facing to your head side. Your elbow is also pointed to up, fingers are towards side, and your feet, the complete movement of feet is also happening to the body side. Your feet, normally your feet is like this, so you have to bend your feet also. Okay, so if you can hold for 5 minutes in the same posture from any leg, so that I can see you we are doing correctly. Do as much as you can, but you should know about the posture, because if you not practice with the posture, it will never be corrected and you will not get the benefit of the posture. That's fine, hold just here, but do it properly. That is the right way. Very nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very nice. 5 from the other leg. Do it 5 from the other leg. Now you know the posture, so eventually whenever you practice, you aim for the perfect posture. Very nice. 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and just relax yourself. Keep taking natural breathing and relax in Makrasana posture. You can move your legs like this. It will help you for your lower back and will relax your leg muscles. Now we'll go for the Bhekasana with both the legs.
So in both the legs, we'll bend both the legs from knee. Between your feet, the gap must be your hips width apart.
From here, we'll bend both the legs from knee. Hold with your elbows. We'll turn your palms and then we'll your elbows pointed to up, and then we'll hold. We'll lift your upper body, look down and hold. Let's start together. Bend your both the legs from knee.
The way we hold it from the one hand, now we'll hold from both the legs together.
Lift your upper body from chest. Both the elbows pointed to upside. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pelvic area tucked in, chest breathing will continue. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very nice. 10 seconds more. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lift your upper body as much as you can. Elbows pointed up. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And just relax yourself. Keep taking natural breathings. You can rest in Makrasana posture.
Very nice. Now from here, just you relax and have a look for the next asana. In next asana, we'll practice the Dhanurasana. Just have a look how to do it, and then together we'll do. First, we'll practice with the Saral Dhanurasana. Just have a look. Head to toe in one line. Both the feet are together. Now from here, we'll bend our both the legs from knee. Between your feet, your knee, the gap must be your shoulder width apart. Now from here, we'll hold your ankles. So your hands must be straight. Just push your legs toward back side to keep your hands straight. Because if few people having the very flexible body, their hands will bend like this. So to keep straight them, just stretch your legs towards back side. Toes pointed to back side only. Head would be touching to the floor. Pelvic area tucked in. Chest breathing will continue. So just we'll hold here, okay? This is the Saral Dhanurasana. So first we'll practice this. So let's start together. Head and toe in one line. Apart your legs. Shoulder width apart. Bend your both the legs from knee. Hold the ankles from the outside. This is the inside, not from the inside, from the outside. Pull your legs towards back side to keep your hands straight. So you'll feel a stretch on your hands and your back. Pelvic area tucked in, chest breathing will continue. Head would be touching to the floor. Just hold here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very nice. Just relax yourself in Makrasana and have a look for the next variation of the Dhanurasana. The back posture would remain same. We'll hold our ankles, and from here we'll lift our upper body and your thighs also. Your thighs would not be touching to the floor. We'll look up. Pelvic area tucked in. Chest breathing will continue. And then we'll relax. So let's start together. Head to toe in one line. We'll bend our both the legs from knee. We'll hold the ankles. Pelvic area tucked in. Chest breathing will continue. Now from here, inhale and we'll lift our legs and your chest together. Look up, hold the posture. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pelvic area remain tucked in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't hold your breathing. Hold your pelvic area. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And just relax yourself. Keep taking natural breathing. Just keep relaxing. Now just one thing I would like to say, that when we were practicing this, so the people who didn't hold their pelvic area, so you would be seeing a movement like this. So this movement is happened because our core muscles are not strengthened and we are not contracted this. So if you are holding, you are contracting your core muscles without any movement, you will be able to hold. This movement, the up and down like the Tolasana it happens, it will not happen. So ensure whenever we are practicing such asanas, always ensure your core is contracted because it will help to increase your core muscles, strength of your core muscles. So whenever we practice any advanced asana, it is more important because whatever holding we do in Sirsasana or the Sarvangasana or any other asana that is not on base of our head, it just helps to balance it out. But to hold the posture, your core muscle should be very strong. So just practice. Even if you are able to hold for 5 seconds, contract your muscles for 5 seconds, then release it, then again contract your muscles for 5 seconds. In asana, the second tip I would like to give, that whenever we contract any of the muscles apart than because the core muscles we asked to do contraction, but apart than that, if you control, we hold our breathing or we give pressure to any like we were holding here. Okay, the same posture I'll take. So if we contract our knee muscles, your hand muscle, if they will be contracted, so the asana would be more difficult. Just try one asana, any asana after this session or whenever you will get the time, without contracting your any muscles, just with relaxed body and without relaxed body. So you will feel the difference. Because when contract any muscles, it control your oxygen circulation in your body, and because of that we our nerves get stretched and we don't able to hold for the more time. So now from here we'll do the third variation of the Dhanurasana. This is the posture. Now from here we'll bend towards, like this is the posture. Now we'll move to your right side and then we'll stretch it. So edge of your right body, you are holding the posture. So your legs would be outstretched only and we'll hold here. Let's start together. Come to the Dhanurasana posture. Now from here, give push to your body towards your right side and hold the posture. Your complete body weight is on your right edge. Neck is not touching to the floor. Stretch your hands and legs from back. Very nice. Hold the posture. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold wherever you are comfortable. 8, 9, 10. Increase the gap between your thighs. The way, very nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And just relax yourself. We'll repeat same from the left side. This is the posture. Your body would be resting on your left side edge. Your thighs would be aparted and stretch your hands at back. Hold the posture, pelvic area tucked in, chest breathing will continue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very nice. 10 seconds more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and just relax yourself. Keep taking natural breathings and just relax yourself. You can lie down on your yoga mat on your back. Both the feet apart, hips width apart. Your palms are just beside your body, Keep taking natural breathing and keep relaxing yourself. You can bend your both the legs from the knee, so you will feel a good relief for your back. You can try it. Bend your leg from the knee, so you will give a good relief for your back. Now from here, we'll practice the abdominal breathing. Place your right palm on your stomach and left palm on your chest. Your legs would be bended from knees only. First, keep relaxing your body and your breathing. Then we'll start the abdominal breathing. Keep taking 5 natural breathings just to relax your body. Natural breathing as per your breathing length. You may close your eyes. Now from here, we'll start the abdominal breathing. In abdominal breathing, when you inhale, your stomach will be filled with complete air. And at time of the exhalation, you will feel the shrink in your stomach. There would not any movement on your left hand because you are not breathing from chest. Complete movement is happening from your abdominal. So in the entire practice, we have contracted our muscles. So this asana will help give a good massage to the reverse effect of the contractions of your core muscles. Let's start together. Inhale. No movement on your left hand. Exhale. Inhale. Fill your stomach with air. You'll feel like your stomach is like balloon. Exhale and feel the contractions. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Feel the movement on your stomach, your hand movement. Feel it. Continue your inhalation and exhalation. Assume you are breathing from the navel. So if you are breathing from the navel, the movement will happen in your stomach while inhalation. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale.
Inhale, exhale. Continue with the natural breathing. Outstretch your both the legs. Feet are together. Place your both the palms just beside your body. You can keep a distance of hips width apart between your feet. Relax your body. With closed eyes, from head to toe, try to look your body, each body part, and feel the positive effect of today's asana practice in your body. If during the practice, if you felt any pain or discomfort, let it go out through exhalation. Inhale. Make a note mentally for your body parts that after the asana practice, how they are feeling, how you are feeling. Just make a note mentally. Exhale and relax yourself. We'll do Om chanting and the Shanti part to end the session. We'll chant together. Inhale. 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 May all the human beings rest in peace, no worries, no disabilities. Just keep spreading love to among everyone. With this intention, we'll do Shanti part. Inhale. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Rub your both the palms. Place it on your eyes, on your face, beneath your palms. Open your eyes slowly and gently. Place your left palm on your stomach. Bend your left leg from the knee. Turn to your right side. Take one natural breath in. Take a support of your left and right palm. Sit on your yoga mat. Thank you. Hopefully today's session was good for you.